Hello and welcome to a new episode of Champs Week. Champs Week features India and Indian Oil's elite international sportspersons who over the years have brought laurels for the country and made the country and the corporation proud. Today we feature the cerebral game of chess, and who better than one of India's earliest grandmasters, number 4 in line after Vishwanathan Anand. I am referring to Abhijit Kunte, who's been with Indian Oil for more than 2 decades, have participated in 3 World Cups, 4 chess Olympiads, have won multiple awards at the Commonwealth and Asian level, and what's been a feather in his cap, the crowning glory, was being awarded the Major Dhyan Chand Lifetime Achievement in the year 2021. Another chapter in Abhijit's illustrious career has been his shift from playing to coaching with a very smooth transition, and he's been at the helm of the Indian women chess team, which has won multiple titles at the international level. So it's now time to cross over and meet Abhijit and listen to his inspiring story. Hi Abhijit, always a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, Kishore.
So the very beginning, Abhijit, it all happened, in fact began in the city of Pune. How did you get interested in this game?
Actually, my sister used to play chess, and I knew chess little bit from my childhood because my parents and my elder sister Vibhavari taught us as a pastime in the afternoon. But then my sister took part in one of the inter-school tournaments where my first coach Mr. Mohan Padke, saw her playing, and he came to our house and said that if she start chess classes, she can definitely become a international or national level player. Then my parents were not so keen initially because chess class was not something which somebody will look at 1984-85. But then he was very persistent, so my parents put her in the class. But then first day she was not so happy, so she said that if Abhijit comes to my class, I will continue, and that's how I started going.
And then the progression from the junior level to the senior level, you won many international titles also at the junior level.
Yes. So basically I started playing, she played the nationals in 1986, then she went to Russia. So that was very inspiring that my sister was already a national champion in the age group category. So I also started playing, but that was more of a fun. I think I won the first national in 1988, under 12 national championship. And then I was winning under 14, under 16. But I think the major part was in 1997 when I won the national junior third time in a row. I also won the senior national championship that year, and I also won the Asian junior championship that year, and I made my IM title and Grandmaster norm. So 97 was a very important year.
And also then in 2003 you won the British Open, which is also I think a landmark achievement.
Yeah, British Championship was very important because it became like a last time any Indian can win it, because they banned all the foreigners to participate into it. So it was a very crucial event, I will say, and the most memorable one.
Okay, then about you won 2 titles at the national level. When was the second?
Yeah, I won the 97, and in 2000 I won the national championships. I was there in the team till 2014. After that I could not continue.
And anyway, you being a contemporary of Vishwanathan Anand, I'm sure you would have learned a lot from him, would have participated in World Cups and chess Olympiads with him. How was that experience?
I think we played together in 2006, where we finished 6th in the chess Olympiad. That was the highest for India till then. Of course, then we have won the 2 bronze medals. Last year we won in 22, and 2014 we won the bronze medal. But it was a very interesting experience to play alongside with him. Lot to learn, and inspiring moments. I also got a chance, like India played with Russia, so Kasparov was also there in the year 2000. We played with Russia, we lost 1-3, but that was also great experience.
Also, many titles at the Commonwealth level, then also the Asian Championships. Which have been your most memorable victories?
I think all victories have something special, but I will say that when we won the Asian Team Championship in 2005 in Iran, that was one of the very important titles, because that was the first time India became like a main playing country in the Asia, because we always had China, Vietnam, Iran as a tough competitors, but that time we won the gold medal in the Asian team. So that was one of the landmark achievement as far as India is concerned in the international or Asian frame. In 2000 Olympiad we finished 8th. That was also one of the important moment because Anand was not playing and Russia had just broken up. So a lot of Russian players were playing for different countries. So like they became some 6 or 7 countries like Ukraine and Georgia and Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. So it was a very tough competition and we were seeded around 30th. But it was a creditable finish for us to finish 8th.
And I think what should be more remarkable is people may hear 8, but 8 is from so many countries,
Yeah,
maybe more
8
than
is
200
from
countries.
190 countries. So
So it's a huge
it's a
achievement.
huge achievement, yeah. And we only had 2 grandmasters that time in the team, me and Shashi Kiran.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, moving further ahead, you continue to play for India in the chess Olympiads, the World Cups, and you made a very good point. All victories are memorable. I'm sure Abhijit, as any top sportsman would tell you, you learn a lot more when you lose. What's your take on that?
So I'll tell you, like in 1990, so I was winning all these juniors when I was in age group, and in 1996 I qualified for the senior nationals. That is a very important tournament because it's a national championship, and the event was round robin tournament. So that time in India there was not many round robin tournaments, and it was my first time that I got qualified. So it is a 16 player tournament, and it's a long tournament. So basically we play for 15 games, 3 rest days. So it is 21 days we have to play.
It's more even longer than the candidates.
Yes. And more importantly, like you get all the tough opponents because all are selected players, like top 6 seeded and 10 who qualify. So I was from the qualification, and all the top players of India except Anand was there. And so I thought that I have to prove myself in this tournament since I'm playing for the first time in the national championship. And the start was very poor, like I lost 2 games. I wanted to come back, but then nothing was working in favor of me, and I finished last in that tournament. So I finished 16th, and that was like a shock for me because I was a national junior champion, and I think one of the most upcoming talented junior, and finishing last in the seniors was a big heartbreak. But when I came, I realized that I had certain flaws in my game which I need to work on, and the strategy has to be different for the round robin tournaments. It cannot be like the other tournaments. So I changed myself a lot in 1 year, and in the next year I again qualified for the same tournament and I won it. So this finishing last to finishing first is possible. Like I said that losing is just first step.
Yeah, you learn so
But
much.
I think you learn so much. But I think that made the event made me even stronger because in 97 I became IM, got my GM norm, I won the Asian Juniors. So lot many good things happen, but it's just important that you don't quit, you learn from your mistakes.
Also, maybe the same time that you joined IndianOil.
I joined in IndianOil in 96 and I got joined as a scholarship player, stipend day, and then I got my appointment in 97.
Oh, so 97 in many years was a year of
And I also became graduate in 97.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So 97 is a year you will never forget, Abhijit. Now, Abhijit, coming to you made a very smooth transition from playing to coaching. Was that urge always there in you that you would like to become a coach?
In 2012, like Chess Olympiad, last minute Federation had asked me to become a coach. So I went there and Indian women team finished 4th. And we just missed a medal. And women team was always very strong, but somehow we were not winning medal. So after I stopped playing in 2019, I played my last nationals and then this COVID came. So then I thought that okay, maybe I will stop playing chess, and so the federation again asked me if I am interested in becoming a coach. And so the women team, I was asked to work with the women team. And in 2021 we went for the World Cup for the first time, and it was a very tough tournament. Again 16 selected teams, and the India team was around 6 seeded, but we got the silver medal. And I think we lost only to Russia. The Russian team was very strong, and Humpy was not playing. So it was a big achievement for us, and it was the first medal for the women team in the World Championship. So then we won the Olympiad, we won the bronze, and then the Asian Games we won the silver. And these all are the first time the Indian women team have won the medals. So I just think that they are playing very well. Just I think little bit boost was required.
Which the guidance you have provided, Abhijit. So that's wonderful to hear. It's been, and let's talk a little about your association with Indian Oil. They are also now you looking after multiple sports. And another thing, I'm sure all of us would like to know more about. It's we all heard about Indian Oil's. So it may be a CSR activity, but with a difference. The activity to reform prisoners through parivartan. Then for as well as juveniles are concerned, there's the Nai Disha, and you've been very closely associated with these programs, which has been the brainchild of our chairman, Mr. S. M. Vaidya.
I think it's a great initiative by chairman sir, because uh, when this program started, I never thought that it is actually possible. I was going to prison, identifying the inmates and teaching them sports and chess, and I never thought that in prison they'll allow us to get in computers and we can play the tournaments. But it actually all happened, and luckily we had this program by World Chess Federation where they conduct the tournament for all the jail inmates. So with the initiative from the chairman sir and the support from the prison authorities, actually we could participate in this tournament, and we are two-time world champion now. Already we have won the championship in the juvenile section and in the open section as well. So Pune team won the open section and Bhopal juvenile won the junior section. I think it's a great reform. When I met the inmates, one of them is out now actually, and he is also doing a lot of things on chess. So they always feel that maybe it was their destiny to be in that place to win the world championship.
Yeah, that's a remarkable story.
Remarkable story, I think. And I have been to around 11 to 12 prisons to meet the inmates, and all of them have a completely different approach. That's what when you meet them, you can understand. So I think it's a lifetime experience. I think that I got from Indian Oil. Without Indian Oil, maybe I would not have been associated with this event. But overall, I can say that the support of Indian Oil to the sports is a very important factor, because when the people are coming up, there is not so much support. But once you are at Indian Oil, they take care of you very well. When you are playing, you don't have to go to office. That is one of the biggest what I will say support, because the player is fully occupied and he doesn't want to get distracted by any other work, but still you have the security of getting monthly paid and all the support for traveling and other things. So it's been really fortunate that I got into Indian Oil in 1996, and now it's almost more than 25 years that I am with the company.
And Abhijit, you touched upon a very important aspect. You said catching them, and many of our sports person, including you, joined Indian Oil before you made a really big mark. So the scholarship program which you are closely associated with, and we take from multiple sports. It's a huge program actually.
We have 250 scholarship players from 20 sports, and we are spending more than 7.5 crores a year on that program. And we have got like this time we have got a lot of medals from them in the Asian Games. So you can just imagine that now these juniors are winning the medal in the Asian Games, and I think we are expecting few of them to qualify for the Olympic Games also. I think few of them already qualified, and so I think the program is shaping up very, very well.
Now, Abhijit, let's talk a little about your achievements also. Winning the Major Dhyan Chand Award for Lifetime Achievement in 2021 would, I'm sure, rank amongst your most happiest memories.
I think it's a biggest honor you can get from the government side, as I think it's the recognition for the work you have done for last 20-25 years, and recognized by the highest, the president. You always feel very happy. But I think also this chess awards also make you happy, like the best coach of the year by the Asian Federation and by the World Federation, because that is more on the achievement side and yearly basis. So it keeps you motivating to work harder.
That's all a reward for the work you have done with the women's team.
Yes.
The FIDE award as well as the Asian award.
Yeah.
FIDE award in 23?
23 and Asian in 22, Asian Federation.
So really, and what does the future hold? Like, you are into coaching now, of course have a I shouldn't say few, many more years with Indian Oil. You are heading the sports cell, looking after the scholarship program. What are your immediate goals?
Well, I was also thinking what I should do now. I always feel like, I should start playing chess again. It's always there. But of course, I think as far as chess training is concerned, I think now India is number two. So we need to make India number one in the world as a chess playing country. As far as Indian Oil Sports, I always believe that, Indian Oil is the most wanted company as far as sports persons are concerned. They always want to be with Indian Oil. I think we need to keep that pace and place in the minds of sports persons, and how better we can do for the sports person, because we will be hosting mostly Olympic in 2036, and we have to make sure that we match our performances when we are hosting such event. So I think the corporations like the Indian Oil are going to be playing very important role in this journey till 2036.
And I'm sure, for all the work done, Indian Oil also been recognized by many institutions. We won the Sports Star Aces Award.
Yes. We won the Sports Star SS Award for the Parivartan program for our sports initiative. Indian Oil also was awarded with the President Award for supporting sports in CSR category, and then we got the Steve Award recently for the Parivartan program. So the sports and the Parivartan program has been highly recognized by the highest authorities in India as well as on the international forums.
Also brings me to the new crop, when of chess players. I mean, when you became a grandmaster, that was a rarity. You were the fourth. But now we've got so many grandmasters, and Gukesh doing so well in the candidates tournament to qualify for the World Championship. I mean, I'm sure you would have been following it very closely.
I think Gukesh has made a history, because like all these years we have seen people making history, and the youngest world champion was Magnus Carlsen and Fischer at around 21 years of age. But now Gukesh at 17 qualifying for the candidate itself is a world record, and we are hopeful that he will become the youngest ever world champion in November, December. But not only Gukesh, we have Pragnananda, we have Nihal Sarin, we have Vidit Gujarati, we have Raunak Sadhwani, we have Arjun Arigasis, who is now world number 5. So all these players are around 20 years of age, and so definitely for next 10 to 15 years they are going to be there. And so I feel that India's future, and we can become number one in near future.
And I think you've got different, you said all in the 20s, Vidit maybe a little senior.
Vidit is 28, but
the others are all in the age bracket of 20. Okay. So I'm sure this program is also watched by a lot of IOCNs whose children may also be interested in chess. So what would your,
I think you should tell your children to play any sport. Chess is of course very good, but any sport, because sports teaches you a lot of things in life, most importantly coming out of defeats, accepting defeats and learning from it, patience, concentration, decision making, and all this is very essential in your life. And I am sure that if you put them in sports, you don't have to worry about them. So make your children play sports, just support them, let them enjoy playing. That's what I will say right now. Thank you. Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah, always a pleasure listening to your inspiring story, Abhijit.
Thank
and
you.
More laurels in the years to come.
Thank you.
Well, that was Abhijit Kunte for you, chess champion, grandmaster, and I'm sure his thoughts would echo for a long, long time. Champ Speak, of course, will continue to feature such outstanding sports persons in the editions to come. Until then, this is your host S. Kishore bidding goodbye.